Hello everyone, so welcome you all to Ashok Tutorials Mayala's first MTED channel. So my dear friends, today we are going to learn Unit 7, Blueprint and different types of questions. What is that? Blueprint and different types of questions. Now what is a blueprint? A blueprint is a detailed plan or guide used by teachers to create exams or assessment. So blueprint, who uses blueprint? You and me, we use blueprint. But what is a blueprint? A blueprint is a plan, all right? It is your plan, detailed plan, or it is your guide. Why do you use them? You use them to create exams or assessment, all right? It ensures that the questions are aligned with what students are supposed to learn and helps in making the test fair and balanced. So, your blueprint will make sure that whatever you have taught, whatever you want the learners to learn, they have acquired them and it is conducted in the best and fair manner. A blueprint helps teachers organize different sections of a test based on the topics they have taught. So, a blueprint will help you and me to organize different sections of a test, all right? Different sections of a test based on the topics we have covered in the class. Now, number one, blueprint for an exam. So, what it is? A blueprint shows how many questions should be asked from each topic or unit. So, before you make a question paper, you have a blueprint with you, right? All right, roughly, I want to give, 10 marks to true and false. I want to give 5 marks for fill in the blanks. I want to give 5 marks for MCQ. I want to give 10 marks for matching section 1 with section B. Or I want to give 20 marks for very short answer type questions. I want to give 30 marks for, long questions, and I want to give 5 marks for descriptive questions. So this is our blueprint, right? How the question paper is going to be. So that is called a blueprint of an exam. How it helps us? It makes sure that all the topics are covered at the time when we are making the questions. So a blueprint will make sure that whatever is there in the syllabus, whatever is there in the textbook, whatever we have taught to the learners, the questions are asked from all these topics. All right. Example can be, let's say you are creating a maths test on fractions, decimals, and percentages. The blueprint might look like this. Suppose if you are a maths teacher and you have a blueprint or you want to make a question paper for the learner, the type of blueprint you will have can be as follows, which says that fractions you want to give 5 questions, decimals you want to give 3 questions, percentage you want to give 2 questions, right? So like that you can make your blueprint or a rough work. This ensures that the test is focused on the right content and the right number of questions from each topic. So a blueprint will help you to understand that yes, I have given enough question from that topic, I have given enough question from that content, I have given this much, I have given that much from there, I have given this much from there. So it will give you a rough idea, right? That is what a blueprint is. Now let us see types of questions. There are different types of questions that can be used in exams, and each type tests student in different way. Below are some common type of questions. This is very simple. I don't even have to teach you this, right? In a question paper, when you pick up, you find questions of different type. When we wrote our metric exams, now also you are teaching your students in the class, right? So you are using different type of questions in your question paper to assess the students. So what are the things you use? You are making use of multiple choice questions, right? Multiple choice questions or MCQ. So now your MTED exam is coming, right? Your MTED exam is coming. So in your MTED exam, you are going to answer all the MCQs, right? Multiple choice question you will be getting in your MCQs. But in schools, we have a question paper which will have MCQ, fill in the blanks, true, false, short answers, long answers, descriptive answers, right? So I hope you know what is MCQ. Students are given a question and several options. They have to choose the correct one. This one you know very well. Out of four options, you are asked to choose only one correct answer, right? It tests the student's ability to recognize the correct answer quickly, right? So, what does it do? It helps the student to recognize the correct answer. For example, here you see what is 3 plus 5. So, of course, you know 3 plus 5 is 8. So, this is an example of MCQ. Short answer type questions. Students write short answers to the questions, usually a few words or a sentence. How it helps? It checks if the students can recall information and explain it briefly. Questions: what is the capital of India? New Delhi. So now you see short answer type questions, you know, you give it for 1 mark, you give it for 2 marks, right? There the students have to answer briefly. Like suppose you say, what is the capital of Meghalaya? What is the capital of Assam? Right? Then the third one we have is true or false types of questions. Students decide if a statement is true or false. It tests if students understood facts or concepts. The earth is the third planet from the sun. So true false means whether the student have understood the concept or not, that we can check. All right, but how do we check it? We check it by giving them the statement which can be true or which can be false. True or false questions. What it is, students decide if a statement is true or false. How it helps, it tests if students understood the fact or not. So you know what true and false mean. How do we answer that, right? So a statement will be given and you have to say whether it is true or false. Suppose it says that the capital of Meghalaya is Shillong. Yes or no, true or false. Then you have to choose your answer or you have to answer them, right? Rakham A. Sangma is the education minister of India. True or false? Like that, you have to answer this type of questions, right? Essay or long answer type questions. So, you know, essay type question, descriptive type questions, long answer type questions. So, students write a detailed explanation or detailed answer using few paragraphs, right? It helps test the students' ability, how they analyze the topic, how they understand the topic, how they write the topic. Example can be describe the process of photosynthesis in plants. So we can ask them what is photosynthesis and how, you know, how the process of photosynthesis takes place. So a detailed explanation of how plants use sunlight, carbon dioxide, water to produce oxygen and glucose, that can be studied, right? The next one we have is matching questions. So we match section A with section B or column A with column B, right? That is called match the following. So match the country with its capital. So you are given column 1. You are given column 1 France. France is what? Tokyo, Canberra or Paris. Then Japan. Japan is what? Tokyo, Canberra or Paris. Australia is what? Tokyo, Canberra or Paris. So you have to write down, right, the correct answer. You have to choose. Like France's capital is Paris, Japan's capital is Tokyo, Australia's capital is Canberra. So you have to write that. So now in conclusion, we have a blueprint helps ensure that an exam is well organized, covering all important topics with the right number of questions. See, remember, when we are going to talk about blueprint, it is basically about the exam, the type of questions, the pattern of questions, the question pattern, how much marks you will give, how much content you will pick up in the form of question paper or in the form of questions from the syllabus you have taught. So those things comes under blueprint. All right, remember this word is important. Types of questions vary from simple, all right, types of questions you have studied already, MCQs, then match the following, then true or false, then very short answer type, one word answer type, essay type, descriptive type, long answer type, right? So different types of questions are there. So I think this is all in this video. So thank you everyone for staying connected with the Shok Tutorials Meghalaya first MTech channel. Thank you.